outside linebacker because of a stupid mistake.
Ruffin was a backup, a senior though, but you're right. Depleted depth already at the linebacker position. And then 2nd and 8. Deflection. Intercepted. Humphrey scores. Unbelievably dramatic turnaround as the tie with a takeaway, a pick 6. Deontay Burnett couldn't collect the pass, and Humphrey did last year's trend.
You got a receiver coming across. Right here is Reuben Foster. Watch how he picks him up. Good awareness. As he comes across, the ball's high. He's just there on good coverage, and because of the coverage, it made it tough for Burnett to be able to bring the ball in. And anytime that ball is tipped in the middle of the field, it's going to go up, and you got Alabama defensive backs that are ball hawks just waiting for it. And Humphrey, of course, makes the play, and once he caught the ball, he's walking to the end zone.
Humphrey, a freshman All-American, he made that key recovery of the onside kick in the championship game. And now SC, which was already reeling in an even deeper hole, down a couple scores. Helton thinking, let's just get to halftime and regroup.
Yeah.
Without further damage.
Depth at the defensive line, maybe they could try to make some plays against these guys.
White intercepted for the 2nd time. This one to Eddie Jackson. Jackson, green grass in front of him. The quarterback White cannot contain him, and it's a pick 6 for Bama for the 2nd game in a row.
Eddie Jackson's the field general in the secondary. He's in the middle of the field, and he's just surveying Mike White's eyes.
55 yards on the return for the touchdown from a defensive back into a running back, Anthony.
Tracking eyes, beautiful job. And can you make some plays after you intercept it? My man Eddie Jackson knows what to do, taking it all the way to the house. No way a QB can stop him. Rumbling in for a touchdown.
Is on the punt for Ole Miss. They use 2 punters. This is the rugby style punt. Eddie Jackson. Eddie Jackson. One man to beat. And he beat him. There's a flag at the 32-yard line. Now they're trying to sort out these 2 different flags.
Illegal formation on the kicking team. That penalty is refused. During the return, personal foul, illegal hands to the face, number 30 on the kicking team.
Wow, touchdown.
That penalty is administered on the kickoff.
They're going to call this a touchdown. Both penalties on Ole Miss.
9 of 14. Not much pressure here. It comes from the backside. Fumble. Picked up by Alabama. Did he cross the line? Yes, he did. Deron Payne. Ryan Anderson got there from the backside, forced the fumble, and Payne recovered in the end zone.
Vern, last year, Chad Kelly had 64 passes for more than 20 yards. Hard to believe that his mental clock did not start ticking near the goal line. He hung onto the ball way too long, allowed Ryan Anderson to get a cheap sack and a touchdown. That's one of those where you would expect that your quarterback would just get rid of the ball, live to fight another day. He just was going too much for the big play. 11 points, field goal means something in this game.
Kelly intercepted. Short throw picked off by Jonathan Allen. Now he's got a convoy helping him.
Turn around, Alabama, turn around.
Yeah, he never turned around, but he does score.
His blockers never turned around to help him. They were all celebrating and seeing if they could clean up for him, but it doesn't gonna matter. It's still a touchdown.
75-yard return. I believe it was Quincy Adebojo who did not quit on this play and chased him down, almost got him from behind.
Yeah, a little bit of a delayed rush that time. The ball pops loose and ends up, I think Christian Miller is the guy that might have forced it. And look at good hustle from behind, and not one of the Alabama players looks to see if they can help him.
No, they were celebrating.
False start. Offense. Number 89. 5-yard penalty. We'll have the try.
Still didn't see exactly who got the hit that forced the errant forward. It was almost a fumble.
Hit the quarterback as well, about the same time that Fitzpatrick hit him.
Xavier Marks from the 25. Nice vision. Marks to the 40, looking for a block. He's got it, he's got help. Xavier Marks got to beat the punter. He beat the punter. Touchdown, Alabama. 75-yard return.
I watched this kid, Xavier Marks, play in high school. It's a high school very much near where I live, George Ranch High School. They won the state championship last year, but he is every bit as good as advertised. Undersized at 5'8", 166, but he knows exactly what to do with the football in his hands.
Second straight game with a punt return for a touchdown for Nick Saban's special teams. And since the start of last season, that is now 16 non-offensive touchdowns for Alabama. To put that in perspective, Kent State has 22 total touchdowns in that span. So Xavier Marks. Last week, it was Eddie Jackson.
Watch the block set up and just the ability to stop and start, cut, jump start or jump stop, and then it's a foot race, and you know it's over once the punter misses. Just speed.
You know, for a tackler, Derek Adams is a great punter. A little Olay, he didn't even touch him.
Just a little cut right there at the end, and I don't know that he got a hand on it.
And we have not seen Tim Williams for Alabama in the game here in the first half. Johnson steps up, and it's fumbled again. And it's picked up by Alabama. Ronnie Harrison has it at the 40. Harrison inside the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. And that is now 7 non-offensive touchdowns this year. They had 3 at Ole Miss, so they got 4 in 6 quarters of SEC play. 5 defensive touchdowns.
Pressure, try to collapse the pocket. As he's going down to the ground, the second time Steven Johnson's fumbled the football on 3rd down. And then there's just no chance for anybody to try to tackle Ronnie Harrison as he gets going. It's just a great effort by Rashaan Evans.
What a killer turnover, Greg. I mean, we just got done talking about, at the very least, maintaining a field position advantage. Now you give up field position and points.
So that's been one of the...
Coming after Allen. Ball comes loose. Tim Williams has it, and he's got blockers in front. Picking up a block, and Bama has done it again. Another defensive touchdown. That is their 6th of the year.
Well, Austin Allen was trying to step up in the pocket and throw the football, but Deshaun Hand, number 9, hit him before he could load and throw. Watch as Allen steps up in the pocket to elude Reuben Foster. Deshaun Hand hits his arm and knocks the ball out. And a scoop and score again for this unbelievable Alabama defense.
It is incredible the numbers that this defense puts up. Scoring on their own.
The previous play is under further review.
And Tim Williams quick to go and grab that ball out belt, that championship belt of turnovers that all the defensive players desire, and now it's his.
Well, the thing that they would look at is, was Austin Allen's arm coming forward to throw this football? His intention was to throw, but I don't think he got it loaded up to throw before the ball was knocked out.
Bill Lamagna, our rules expert.
I think we have a good call here on the field. He did want to get the arm up higher, but that ball came out prior to any movement under control with the hand going forward. We're going to get a confirm on the from replay on this.
Sixth defensive touchdown. They only had 4 all of last season. They've already got 6. And how about this? Their defense and special teams
is confirmed. It's a touchdown, fumble with a touchdown.
Their defense and special teams this year has outscored 3 opponents just with themselves, without their offense.
3 of the 5 games they've played this year, they didn't even need their offense.
Right.
Defense and special teams outscoring the opponents.
Unreal.
6th defensive touchdown, 23-yard fumble return touchdown.
Well, they're just so relentless in their pressure, in their strength. And when this starts happening with your team, you expect to scoop and score. I mean, you can see those guys automatically turn to blockers. They're used to it now. They expect good things to happen. They not only expect to create turnovers, but they expect to score with it when they pick them up or when they intercept a pass.
Todd, if you want to stay in a game like this, you want 2nd and 18. Here's Austin Allen. Picked off again by Minkah Fitzpatrick. What a game he is having, and he's going to take it out of the end zone. And he's got a blocker in front with Allen to beat. How about it, folks? Minkah Fitzpatrick, 100 yards of glory.
Because of the pressure that Austin Allen has been under tonight, he's thrown a lot of balls here off his.
Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Now watch the back pedal. He slings it, doesn't get enough on. He's throwing into tight coverage. Wanted to throw it to the back of the end zone and didn't quite make it there. And Minkah Fitzpatrick says, not only am I going to intercept this, but I'm going to do what our defense has been doing all season. We're going to score again off of it.
The A says, oh no. Little brother. Head buried, 49-24.
Hurd alongside Dobbs in the backfield. It's 7-0. Screen pass. Intercepted. And here goes Alabama. Ronnie Harrison. Touchdown. That is the 10th non-offensive touchdown of the year for Alabama. 58 yards.
I was pretty sure Tennessee's defense couldn't shut out Alabama's offense. I think their hope was Tennessee's offense could shut out Alabama's defense.
Answer?
And that hasn't happened.
No.
That's 9 games in a row they've had a non-offensive touchdown.
Adam Griffith for the extra point.
It was supposed to be a safe screen pass. They grabbed the ball player. He's standing right here. Let's see what happens. Going to bring the player in motion. That's who the screen is going to go to, I believe. Yes, they grab him. When he throws the ball, it goes right over his head.
Harrison with the interception, 58 yards. It was Ryan Anderson with the pressure on Joshua Dobbs.
An inside play.
9th straight game with a non-offensive touchdown. How about that? The longest streak by any team.
Remember a Michigan State game, Cyrus Jones had a touchdown on punt return, and then in the national championship, Kenyon Drake kickoff return for a touchdown. So that adds it up to last year.
Yes.
Done it twice. I think they had 499 yards in one game.
9th punt, Trevor Daniel. Eddie Jackson. Eddie Jackson. Have I mentioned this is Eddie Jackson? Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I guess that's what it happens when you have 6 consecutive #1 recruiting classes in a row. The Alabama X's are just better than the Tennessee O's. Just watch him. He wants a touchdown. Watch him judge as you see the shaking. Watch him judge the coverage. As the ball's in the air, he looks up, then he looks down. I'll take it. He looks down twice, and then he goes for it. Makes one guy miss, and nobody's going to catch him. A high school wide receiver with ball skills, exactly what Nick Saban likes to recruit.
Another non-offensive touchdown.